I'm so happy.
Which is very interesting considering my MacBook just went black. I have no clue what happened with my MacBook. I should be devastated, but if you are a vintage me, you all know that it typically, bonjour. I typically laugh in situations when I should be crying. Like I'm still learning how to place emotions. So yesterday, I had completed the vlog that was supposed to post today. Today, I was going to post a vlog about all the clips that I have forgotten to add in Dubai 1 and 2, week 1 and 2 vlog. There was about 25, bonjour, ma chérie. There was about an hour worth of, um, it's tired. It was an hour, over an hour of footage that I can't let it go to waste. I feel like it is paramount in this journey here in Dubai, and it needed to be added. Had it totally finished, I put my external drive in to save it because I have learned the hard way not to save those huge videos, vlogs, projects onto the actual computer, to do it on an external hard drive. Put the external hard drive in and it wasn't reading. So I said, oh, I'll just restart it. Restart. Oh, merci for the badge. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully that'll cover the cost of getting my MacBook repaired. I am speaking it into existence that it's going to be an easy fix. Bonjour. Or actually, I may use that for champagne. I'm not going to hold you. Your girl needs a drink, okay? I need a drink. So, that badge that you just purchased, I should be putting that towards repairs. But I need to repair my soul. I need to repair my spirit with spirits. So I'm really, really hoping that it will be an easy fix. They did not have any appointments today. Tomorrow, it's what time is it now? It is 5. It is 4:59 p.m. here in Dubai. Bonjour. So the earliest appointment was tomorrow at about 3 o'clock or so. So I will take my computer in then, and I am praying, I am manifesting, I am doing all the things that it will be an easy fix. Such an easy fix. And to me, it's a relatively new computer. 2020, that's not vintage. A computer from 2020, I feel like it should be, but I don't know if it's a voltage thing with the using converters. I don't know. I don't know. But I should be crying right now because after all the hard work I did getting that vlog edited to have it posted today, my computer just went dark. In addition to that, I had two meetings today. Two meetings today where the work was on the MacBook and I didn't sync my cloud. So, yeah, I should be crying right now, but I am not. It is a choice that I have made to just not stress about it. And that is one of the really big lessons I have had to, there's a common misconception that if you know better, you'll do better. I feel like we've all heard that if you know better, you do better. That is not always the case. Just because you know better does not mean you will do better. I know that I should not stress about things that I cannot control. Bonjour. Your MacBook is from 2014. Exactly. This is 2020. Cutting edge technology. So, with just getting better at implementing, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Does Mac, do they have the SD card? I don't know. I'm going to take it to the professional. Yeah, don't stress. And that used to be my favorite thing to do. Like anxiety and stress was just my baseline emotion. It was to the point where I used to get hospitalized because of panic attacks and anxiety attacks. And if you've ever had one, You think you're having a heart attack. If you have ever had an anxiety attack before or panic attack, I don't know what it feels like to have a heart attack, and I want to keep it that way. But that's, according to movies, how people, you can't breathe, you're clutching your chest. That's how it feels. That's how anxious I used to be. It was just pretty much my baseline emotion. I have worked so hard to get out of a space where I let things that I cannot control get me that anxious, get me that worked up. Panic, yeah, you feel like you're dying. Bonjour from the DMV. Okay, now. you have to. You have to have all hands on deck to let go of that feeling. And it is still a work in progress, because even yesterday when my MacBook just went black, when it went dark, I felt myself just physiologically getting warm. I'm getting upset. I can't even speak. I'm on the line with the Apple folks, and I keep closing the conversation, the chat, because I'm swiping by accident. I'm just so worked up. I can't even get it together. And I had to just sit it down and just tell myself there is nothing I can do about this right now. Well, there is something I can do. There is something I can do. I can stress. I can get upset. I can get stressed out. Bonjour, ma chérie. I can get stressed out. Did you see the post for treating me to a cappuccino? If you did not know, when you treat me to a cappuccino, I post you, I tag you, I thank you publicly if that's something you're interested in. But it was so good, and that cappuccino was so good. Yeah, that's all you can do is breathe. So I had to make that decision. Good, I'm glad you saw it. I had to make that decision that I was not going to stress about something I could not control. I love you. I love you so much. Walk away and come back later. Oh my goodness. Merci, Cindy, for the badge. I appreciate it. Merci. That's another glass of champagne, okay? I want to tell you all that I'm using the money to hopefully get my computer repaired, but my spirits need to be lifted via spirits. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you, that will be going to a glass of champagne, okay? If I get a few more, I'm just gonna get a bottle. Oh, bonjour! Look at that. Y'all trying to get Jesse after dark, making it rain. They are making it rain over here on. Y'all trying to get me bands to make her dance. Merci for the badge. I appreciate y'all really. Now look at y'all got me sitting up straight. Let me sit up straight. Let me. Oh my. Y'all are so messy. Merci for the badge. OIN. Merci for the badge. Another one. How many glasses equals a bottle? I feel like 4 glasses of champagne equals a bottle. So at this point, your girl's about to get a bottle. We're popping bottles, okay? The DNA of queens, we don't break. Yes, we bend, but we don't break. I did an entire. Can I tell people who you are? Can I say who you are? Girl, Kelly, I know you like. Kelly just bought out the bar. Kelly just bought out the bar, okay? Girl, when are you coming to Dubai? Because I owe you bottles of champagne. I owe you cappuccinos, a machine. When you get here, I'm buying a machine for you, okay? I am buying a machine for you when you arrive. You tell me when you board, and I am buying the cappuccino machine, okay? At this point, I'm just going to buy a vineyard. That is my sister. My sister is in the chat. My oldest sister. I have 2 sisters. One is not really active on social media at all, but my oldest sister is here, present online with us. I'm trying hard to stay in my main character lane. You have to. You have to make that decision. When I decided that I was the main character, I mean, y'all saw it in real time. The thing started thanging. Bow, bow, bow. Your girl's in the gym, okay? Your girl has been in the gym. When I entered my main character, when I entered my main character chapter, people started buying bottles. We don't buy no drinks at the bar. We pop champagne because we. I am merci for the badges. I thank you all so much. I am truly spending that money on champagne. There are so many other things I should be spending that money on, but body yaddy, okay? And I've been doing my best to stay modest. Do you all know how hard it is to remain modest when the thing is thanging? Do you know how much self-control that I should be paid for being modest, for staying modest? Okay? You got me cracking up. You are beautiful. Your spirit is everything. We are lucky to have you. I am lucky to have you as my big sister. Merci, Marity. I appreciate it. But no, truly, do you all know the self control it takes? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Talk to me. Talk to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's intentional work, especially when the thing is thanging. So I was very, very underdeveloped. Go ahead and let that thing thang. Listen, don't make me stand up. Don't- I was so underdeveloped into much of my adulthood, which is why I have such a great personality. I have such a great personality. You're a late bloomer too. It's a vibe. Being a late bloomer is a vibe. And I'm telling you this because I would not be this wholesome. If I was born with the body I should have been born with, they would have to ring the alarms. Like the everybody calm down. The National Weather Service would have to it would be a state of an emergency in all the states, in all the country, because I would have to take it on tour. When you have a body like that, you can't just keep it domestically. You got to let the thing. So now that your girl's been in the gym, I had the body but not the confidence or exposure. You can be very fashionable and modest. I pulled it off in Yemen. Oh yeah, late bloomers. Late bloomers are a vibe because we had so much time while everyone else who was developed was out dating, out skipping school to hang with boys. Let me tell you how I got in trouble. I got caught at the museum. I skipped school to go to the museum. My grandmère was so disappointed in me because she always like she just couldn't figure out what she was going to do with me because she's like, you're just so weird. She didn't use the term weird. I was special. I was special. So she just couldn't figure out my lot in life. Like, what was going to happen? She couldn't figure it out. So she wanted me, because I was so weird and just socially awkward, she just wanted me to do normal stuff. And at 13, most girls were skipping school to go be with boys. I was skipping school to go to the museum because there was an exhibition that I really, really wanted to see, and my teacher would not take me. So I had to take matters into my own hand. This is how I messed up. I could have got away with it because it's the museum, it's a school day. People take field trips. So the security guard never said anything to me when I was maneuvering because I blend in. I was blending in. I'm a student, I'm a school age girl. So I'm at the museum. I just move with the crowd. Everybody left. The field trips were over, and I was still there because I wanted to see the rest of the exhibits. That's how I got caught. That's how I got caught skipping school at a museum. And they called my grandmère. And so she's like, when I got home, she was so, I could see the disappointment on her face. And I thought she was disappointed because I skipped school. That's what I was thinking. Like, I let her down. I was always honor roll student, chess club, French club, I was the person they would put all the foreign exchange students with. Like that was me. That was my vibe. So she looked so disappointed, and I thought she was disappointed because I skipped school. She was disappointed that I skipped school to go to a museum. That's how I got caught. That's how I got caught. It was only probation. No, I'm kidding. You didn't miss that much. I only got probation. That's that clickbait. Yeah. Bonjour. The sun is in my face, so I'm trying to see who has entered the chat. Oh, Madame Kendrick. I know that's how I'm gonna start getting people when they first join and be like, and then when my parole officer. But no, so this is the same grandmother. I don't know if you all saw that live when I said how damaging some things that Black parents and grandparents would say, how it could really alter your life. How my grandmother like told me, if you lie, you will steal. If you steal, you'll kill. And to me, I thought that that was so ridiculous. Like we had this entire conversation a few lives ago. To me, lying does not equate to murder. Like I just don't see the gateway. But yeah, and I lied as a small child. I lied. I was supposed to be going to one friend's house, but she wasn't home when I knocked on her door. So I went to a friend who lived just a few doors down. So the friend whose house I told grandmère I was going to knocked on our door to see if I could come outside and play. So my grandmère's like, she told me she was with you. But I was with another friend. I was with Tasha. So then, when I get home, my grandma all, telling me that I lied, and, because if I lie, I steal. If I steal, I kill. I'm like, because I went 2 doors down? So anyway, yeah. Bonjour. So good to see you live. The power of words, okay? The power of the words that we speak are so real. And that is something also, I've been doing a lot of work. Your girl's been working, okay? This work hasn't directly translated to dollars, but it's going to pay off. The work that I have been doing, it is going to pay off because it is self work. I have been working so hard to do better because I know better. And we talked about that before. Just because you know better does not mean you are going to do better. It does not translate. It just doesn't. You have to consciously make an effort to do better in whatever it is. I want to just overall be a better person for myself before anyone else. Because I feel that for the most part, I am a really good person to everyone else. But I go without. Anyone else, I will pour into you. I will give you everything I have. I pour into you. I speak life into you. I remind you of your greatness, your excellence, how loved you are. I do all of those things. So good to see you. I thought this was your first live. I thought this was your first live, but I feel like we have such a connection because we're always commenting. That has been one of my goals, is to be a better person towards myself. Are there external changes I can make with how I interact and engage with other people? Absolutely. There's always room for growth. But right now, my priority is being a better person for me. Because the things that I say to myself, I would never say to anyone else. The standards in which I hold myself, it's ridiculous. If I if I had a friend right now, it could be a stranger. I could meet someone at the market. If I met someone who was going through what I'm going through right now and they still got out of bed in the morning, they still got dressed, they still were pleasant, I would pour into them so much, reminding them, how great they are, how amazing it is that they are showing up despite all the things that they're going through, that they're loved. I would pour so much into that person. But why am I not doing that for myself? Why am I continuing to tear myself down? And that I don't have the answer to that. Like, that is something that I am constantly working on. Is that why can't I extend myself the grace that I extend to everyone else? If everyone, anyone, if you have ever met, you don't even have to meet me. You could just be here listening. You all know how I get down. I am all about pouring into others, speaking life, reminding you that you are that dude, you are that chick, you are like, that is my thing. I'm telling you, anyone in my circle, by the time you finish talking to me, like, you're gonna run for office or go to the moon or deep sea dive, whatever it is you think you could do, you dreamt about doing, you're gonna do after talking to me. That's how much life I pour into people, reflecting their greatness, reminding them of their greatness. But for some reason, it is so hard for me to do that for myself. Oh, I'm missing. I'm missing. Let me see. Hilarious. Bonjour. So good to see you. You did not lie. Oh, shoot. Oh, I pushed a button. I went to a friend's house and she was not there. You make, yes, and she, oh, if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. Gma, I don't think that's the gateway. I don't think lying about going to a neighbor's house is the gateway to mass murder. Oh. I too say things to myself that I'd never say to anyone else. I'm now sorting through the mess I created for myself. We have to. Being a better person to yourself is paramount. It is paramount. You have got to extend. Y'all like my new polish? I get so distracted. I saw my reflection. Is it a vibe? Can you see the contrast? You like it? This is not the color. So there's a polish that I used to get at Paris. It was a very, very specific red. I had it for so long, the label came off. I don't know the color, but this is close to it, this color. But back to inspiration. Back to inspiration. You got to extend yourself grace. You love it? It's a vibe? Okay. I had to check because I got a little handsy and I'm like, wait a minute. You've got to extend yourself grace. You have got to extend yourself grace. You have got to speak to yourself the way you would speak to other people. Because I can tell you the things that I say, I would never say to anyone else. I just wouldn't. I would never say the things I say to myself to other people. So that is a project that I am currently working on, that I don't deserve that. I feel like we put so much pressure on other people. We tell other people, oh, I don't deserve to be treated like that. I deserve better. I deserve this. I deserve that. But are you telling yourself that? Are you treating yourself the way you want other people to treat you? Are you holding yourself to that same standard? Because I know the things I say to myself, I would swing with somebody if they said it to me. Windmilling. Okay? Perhaps lying is the gateway to You need someone to pour into you. You need someone to be there for you and provide. Absolutely. You give and you need others to give to you. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. And I am so thankful that one, I have you all. Being on the internet is not easy. Being on the internet is not for the faint of heart. And I am very faint. Very faint. Your girl will pass out in a heartbeat. I am the faint hearted that they speak of. Putting yourself out there on the internet is very, very difficult because you are subjected to the opinions of any and everybody. People who have not taken the time to get to know you, people who log on, make a judgment, leave their comment, and go. It is a lot. It takes a lot to show up on social media. It really does. It is a new level of I don't even want to say the D word. It is a new level of human interactions and emotional intelligence that I had to quickly learn because in I thought when I started showing up online, it takes so much courage. It takes so much. When I started showing up online, I was raised that there were certain topics that you just did not speak about publicly because people have such strong opinions. I'm sure you all know those things. Some of the I feel like it's three things they say not to really talk about publicly because it's just so divisive. So in my head, because I don't talk about those things, I thought I was in the clear. I'm showing my outfits. I'm speaking life into people. I'm making cappuccinos. Like I ain't want no smoke. I'm just out here trying to be civil and modest, even though the thing is thanking. But I did not realize how much external noise comes in when you just simply post. Just posting. I'm not even talking about going live. I'm not talking about vlogs. Just posting a picture, posting anything publicly. You are now open to the opinions of the world. And that is not normal. It is not normal for so many people to have that much access to you. It is not normal for so many people to feel a sense of entitlement with regards to you. It is so, I cannot tell you all how many people I have lost here on these platforms since I have been in Dubai because I'm not ready to speak about certain things. I'm not ready to speak about certain things. And because I'm not speaking about those things, people have messaged me to tell me that they are unfollowing me. They are telling their loved ones to unfollow me because I don't want to talk about what's happening right now. That's not normal. That is not normal. I need a moderator on the tube. Bonjour, ma chérie. Yeah, I have had so the sense of entitlement, what you open yourself up to when you start posting online is insane. It is absolutely insane. The opinions that you get, the way people critique every single thing that you do, every single thing that you say, every people will pick you apart till there is nothing left and still want you all I know you all think I am playing, and I know I do have a tendency to exaggerate. There were times when I was pregnant with my daughter. This woman got mad at me because I wouldn't tell her who my gynecologist was. She got so upset with me. She sent me a DM this long, because I would not tell her what gynecologist I went to. She felt that that is information that I should have given her and was hot. You all would not believe You all would not believe. So being here and just not being ready to speak about certain things. And I am a very private person. I know it may not seem as such, but I am a very, very private person. Like, there is so much that I would never share online. And because I do not share certain things, it is, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. Oh, I didn't have to block her. She left. She told me she left. She told me because I would not tell her what gynecologist I went to that she no longer wanted to be a mezzanine. One of the reasons why I like you is your positivity, creativity, and your craziness. Love leaving positive messages for you. And I look forward to your messages. There are mezzanine. I know your names. I know your names. And if I don't hear from you all, I get worried. And it's one of those things where it's hard for me too, because I don't have access to you all, depending on, especially depending on what platform you're on. So if I don't see a comment from, particular screen names after a while and I can't get in touch with you, I get worried. I get worried. Like, you don't owe anyone anything. Yeah, and that is again why I tell everyone when I do social media strategy. That's one of the things that I do with people who are business owners or they are wanting to enter the space of content creating. That is one of the things that I share with them. Set your boundaries. Do not let the internet set them for you, because the internet will take everything from you till you have nothing left to give. If you don't know who you are, going back to being that pubescent, underdeveloped teen, I am so thankful for so much of the life that I experienced offline, because it definitely prepared me to be here today. I knew who I was before I got online. I was a whole person before I got online. The internet did not make me. I have lived abroad since MySpace. I have I've always lived. I had a very rich life, and not rich as in money, but life experiences, things that I did, things that I accomplished, it predated the internet. So the internet did not make me. And with that, it has definitely helped the way I navigate, because I don't feel the need to do certain things to maintain my space here on the internet. And that's one of the challenges that I see, especially with new people who are coming online where they want to build themselves, they want to do that. You feel that you have to give so much, because ultimately it's about the vanity metrics. Well, if I talk about my marriage, if I talk about my relationship, if I tell all these deep, intimate details, more people will watch, more people will share. Yes, they will. Oh, absolutely. They will. I can tell you one of my, and I need to read these comments. That's ridiculous. Share what you want. Your content is about shopping and style. Love your channel. Wishing you the absolute best. And I thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I can tell you my most watched vlog. So on YouTube, I have videos, more fashion history, product reviews, those kind of things. But my most watched vlog, this is going into how, sadly, oversharing gets you a bigger audience. So at the beginning of the vlog, I do like pretty much trailers to let you know what the vlog is about, in addition to the title. So at the beginning of the vlog, I said, my bank account has never been this low. I have never, had so little money in my bank account. And, just looking at the number just started making me anxious. And I said something else, and then it cut to my intro. So from that 15 seconds, 15 seconds of me saying that my bank account has never been that low. I've never, had so little money. That's my most watched vlog. Not only is that my most watched vlog, that is the most that is the vlog with the most comments. And you can tell who didn't watch the entire vlog, because from that 15 seconds where I said, like, I've never my bank account has never been so low. I'm just going to say that. When I said my bank account has never been so low, like, I went online and opened my bank app and I almost cried because, like, all my money was pretty much gone, and I have never just had so little. When I tell you the comments, told Josh she's spending all this money on purses and she doesn't even have money in her. This is how I picture them speaking. The people who say stuff like that. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Y'all sitting here watching her always in Paris, but she doesn't have any money. She's buying all these designer bags, but she doesn't have any money. That's why y'all need to stop listening to these people. These were the comments, because that 15 seconds where it was really a social experiment. It was that was not intentional. I did not mean to highlight the that was solely an accident. I did not That was not my intention. But when I y'all so silly. You better buy a badge. You better buy a badge. Literally putting them on a platter. The D's. Throw some D's on it. It was truly not my intention. It just yeah, wow. But those were the comments that I received. She's spending all that money, give them what they want. It was total accident. I just so happened to I wasn't presenting them. Times aren't that hard. The bank account isn't that low. No. The things are thanking, okay? I can't help it. I just can't help it at this point. But the amount of messages that were just along the lines of, see, she's spending all her money on these designer bags. She's always in Paris, but she's broke. You all need to stop thinking that she's this and she's that. Everything that glitter isn't gold. But if you had watched the entire vlog, you would have seen that I was talking about my rental property, how I had to get it repaired because it was so much damage. But all people saw, bonjour, all people saw was the intro where it said, I've never been so broke before. I've never been so broke before. And they ran with that. So when I work with when I do social media strategy and people, that's always the question, how much should I share? I always tell, like, I can't tell you what to share. I cannot tell you what to share. I will not tell you what to share. You do what you feel is best, but I always say, do not let the internet tell you what you want to share, because they would the point five, okay? Well, it's gone down. It's gone down because I am not oversharing, because there are I've been the messages I've been receiving as of late, and I was just talking about this, because I haven't shared what's going on in my marriage, because I haven't shared why I'm in Dubai. People have unfollowed me and they have announced their exit, telling me that because I won't share what's going on with the husband, why I'm in Dubai, they have bid adieu. And this is why I tell people all the time, it'll be back. I appreciate that. Exactly. And I have had to learn that there was a point in time where we've all succumbed to this. If you are a content creator, we've all succumbed to the vanity metrics. I like to say that it doesn't matter how many subscribers, how many followers, how many this, how many that. I love to say, hi Vivi. I love to say that it doesn't matter. But if you are someone who you're pitching to brands, you're pitching to this, you're doing this and this, those are metrics that matter. So for me to say that it doesn't matter isn't, two things can be true at once. It truly doesn't matter, but it truly does matter. Because with what I'm doing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But then in some regards, it does matter. So I have had to, why do I keep doing that? My bad, y'all. I really don't mean to do this. It just keeps happening. My bad. Pardon why. Let me lift my hands higher. Let me praise his name. Because it just keeps happening. Like it's truly not my intentions. But did you see it? Did you see that it wasn't my intentions? It just keeps, I'll lift my hands higher. Glory. Your personality does not matter, but how you show up does. Keep doing with you what you've always done. You've always been private. I appreciate that. And Jen, you're OG, so it's giving. It gave. It. Y'all better buy a badge. Bonjour. I have an entire list on my website with my favorite thrift stores and consignment shops. I Paris. I Paris. Yeah, it's you have to set boundaries. And not everyone's boundaries are the same. Oh, merci for the badge. Wait, merci. Merci. Oh, merci. See, y'all making me be messy. Merci. No, I truly did not mean to put them on a pedestal. I mean, it's just bow, bow, body, yaddy. 1 week in the gym, and your girl is, I don't even reckon, I'm knocking over stuff. I was trying to get through. I knocked over, bumped into something. Oh, merci. Somebody's husband. Let me button up. Don't have your wife in my DMs trying to tussle. She see your credit card statement. Merci for the badge. I appreciate it. The thing is thangin', okay? But I ain't trying to start no trouble. I come in peace. I come in peace. I come in peace. But you set those boundaries. You set those boundaries on and offline. Like the things that I speak about here, I hope they translate offline. I always hope that they translate offline. Boundaries are not just for social media, boundaries are in real life as well. And just as people have exited my space, our community, because I set boundaries, they will do that in real life too. Oh, merci. Thank you. That's like one of the best compliments to me. When people compliment me on my personality, when people compliment me on my joy, my light, that means so much to me. Because beauty fades, looks fade. Well, let me tell you the best compliment I ever received. Let me tell you, oh, I encourage you to work out more. I mean, because the thing has the thing. The, I want to say that I'm working out, oh, my health, cholesterol, blood pressure. It's the thing thinging. It is the thing thinging, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Bonjour. So just understand that when you are implementing boundaries that you are going to lose people. And sometimes it's not forever. You know, and I'm saying we because I'm included in that. What you laughing at? I mean, listen, whatever motivates you to get in the gym, because the waist to hip ratio, I mean, I for real almost knocked down the rack. I was trying to scoot by. I'm used to the petite thing. I can, I was like, ooh, forgive me. I gotta apologize to the dresses. But know that you had to leave the country to pump up that thing. Listen, I had to try it out abroad first before you know how companies when they roll out new products sometimes they have to get a new target audience to see. That's what this is. That's why I'm here. For all the people who wanted to know why I'm in Dubai, I had to test the thing out here to see how it would do in this market before I had it imported to the state. I have not had a good burger. Yes, I have. I've had a great burger, but I'm going back. The place that I went to, Slaw. If you are in Dubai, Slaw, the burgers bomb. Bomb. Ali needs to pay me. If he is on this live, he needs to buy a badge. Buy a badge. Oh, bisous, merci, Kelly. I appreciate the badge so much, Kelly. You are such a blessing. You always bless me. Oh my God, and blessed me again, Kelly. I appreciate you so much. Do know that all proceeds are going to a bottle of champagne. I thank you so much for your continued support. All of you all. You all have just been such a blessing to me, and it means so much to me. But Kelly, I mean, you have made it rain champagne at this point. Like, I mean, girl, you a real one, okay? Because I'm getting a bottle. I'm getting the bottle. It's just, it's more sustainable. And you know, so much of my platform is based on sustainability. So why continue, oh, another glass, another glass, another glass? Just bring me the bottle. Bring me the bottle. The servers, the waiters, they can help someone else. They can sustain somewhere else. I got it from here. I just need the bottle and the straw. Sustain your energy. That's one less glass you have to wash, less water. I do my part. I have gone green. Okay. When you get to Dubai, I'm telling you, we top floor, top shelf. I have got to spoil you. Yes, it is. It is 5:30 here in Dubai. Exactly. And then I recycle the bottle. One stop shop. One stop shop. Buying the bottle sustains so many ways. You don't have to keep running back and forth. Her glass is empty. I tell them, you just need to camp out. Just stay right here. Oh yeah, from Savannah, okay? Because my blood type is champagne at this point. I feel like I would truly be like 4 pounds and 6 ounces if I did not drink as much champagne as I did. Like that's all my body weight. Most people have water weight. I have champagne weight. I'm not a champagne person, but give me a couple of gin fizz. No, see, I don't do spirits much, but if I do, it's gin. It is gin. Cannot mess with tequila. That's how baby Chena got here. Oh, the husband Taco Tuesday. Let's spice it up. Have some tequila. Dot. Oh, every time you join, you make my heart flutter. Every single time I see, I tell you all, I know you all. If you don't have a profile picture, I see your name, but I know you all. And so Dottie, every time when she joins, it glimmers. I don't want to say the word trigger, because the opposite of trigger is a glimmer. And that's what I'm focused on right now. I want to have things around me that sparkle. I want things that, it makes me happy. I don't want to be triggered. I want glimmers. I want that. So seeing her name, it used to trigger me because my mare, her screen name was Dottie. So whenever I saw the name, I'm like, oh my God, my mare. Like it just, and so it would make me sad initially when I would see her join. But now it's a glimmer. It really like just lets me know that she's always with me. Like she's always with me. And it's so funny that you always join at such a pivotal time, because if my mare was here and joined the live, me talking about drinking a bottle of champagne, she would have been texting me, how you gonna get home, and you make sure you don't put your glass down, and you this and this. Like I would have had an entire lecture. So the fact that you joined as I was talking about consuming the bottle of champagne that Kelly purchased me, it just, it's a glimmer. It made me so happy. That definitely made me so happy. I just thank you so much whenever you join. It now makes me happy. There's so many of you all. When I see your name, when you enter the chat, I know it's about to be a wrap. I know we're about to go from worshiping to windmilling. We're about to go, we're about to go all the places. Cause in one live, we can go, where we going? Where are we going? Cause I'm a match energy. Okay. You all know. Windmilling to worshiping, okay? We do it all around these parts. But yeah, it's been amazing. I am disappointed. I thought I was going to have that live out today, but it's all good. It happened for a reason, because had I had that live published, if my MacBook hadn't, just said get somebody else to do it, I wouldn't have gone live, because I would have had the vlog posted. So I wouldn't have gone live. I typically don't go live on days that I have an active vlog. So can we see the fit? It's just so much body that I've been trying to spare the masses. I already have somebody's husband on here sending me badges. I'm trying to contain the thing. So I'm trying not to stand up. Because your girl's been in the gym. And look, when I start talking about the thanging and somebody's husband sending me badges, then Burberry Diva joins. I tell you, when there are certain names, when I see them pop up, I know things are about to go left. Even though that was the right. Your left and my right. We like the thing, honey. I'm testing it out. I'm testing it out in this market. He'll be all right. Y'all about to have somebody's wife in my DMs windmilling. We want to see. I posted this. Oh, y'all so messy. Y'all so messy. Stop. Why people laugh like that? People with big bust always laugh. Like, girl, was not that funny. Before I developed, I used to be so jealous at the gym, so I also can have a concealed weapon. When I don't know I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the airport. I don't know how I'm gonna make it at the airport, because when I arrived, the thing wasn't thanging. So I don't know how I'm gonna get out of the UAE. Because at this point, the math isn't mathing. It's like, we scanned you coming in. It was a lot of fabric, but it wasn't much under it now. The shimmy. I'm telling you, before I was busty, I used to, oh my God, I was such a hater. Such a hater. Because, they always talk like this. Everything is, you're so silly. How you smuggle? Yes. You're like, ma'am, do you have any explosives? Just the bomb old body. Bow, bow, bow. I'm gonna have to claim. I'm gonna have to check it in. I'm gonna have to check it in. They might think you have a concealed. I may not can come back to the states. I have to check what we can put on aircrafts now. Bow, bow, bow. I didn't get boobs until I was 34. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was so underdeveloped. So underdeveloped. And I used to hate so bad on the women who just had it. Because I'm like, why she gotta laugh like that? It was not that funny. It. Or when they sneeze. You did not have to sneeze that hard. I used to just, I used to just get mad at everything. I am so glad I can help you get your day off to a start. That is truly all I want. I want to make you smile. I want to remind you that you are the main character, that you are amazing. You are so loved. You deserve all the things, all of the things. She went from walks in DC to powerlifting. It's like when I tell you in the gym, like I'm lifting now. I'm lifting. And so, ma'am, you have been quarantined by forgiving too much. I know. Now I gotta read the comments. I gotta read the comments. Like, I am lifting. I am bonjour, Lena. I am lifting now at the gym. In the gym. I have been like, what did it say? Hmm? No, but I am lifting now. And so that is one of the things. Bonjour. That is one of the things that I have. So I don't like scales. I don't like getting on scales. I don't want to know my weight per se because it's not the weight that concerns me. It's how my clothes fit me. I couldn't hear you. Come again? Lean close. Oh, okay. I thought somebody needed me. Okay. Y'all are so messy. But I stepped on a scale today and I almost passed out because I weigh more than I did when I arrived. And I was like, that thing really is thanging. Like, it's a whole other. I'm going to have to weigh it separately. Like, I may have to pay for extra, like, carry on. Bonjour. I don't know how I'm going because we get a personal item, we get the personal item, and we get the carry on. What am I going to do? With the thing? I'm like, it's so much now. Like I was not aware before the thing was bestowed upon moi. I didn't realize how much responsibility it was. There's so much responsibility. All the junk in the trunk. I'm like, can we weigh it separately? Can the thing be weighed separately? Is what I need to know because I'm extra baggage now. I need the thing weighed separately. Yes, and I'm lifting now. And it feels so good. You're killing me. It is it's on my page. I did an entire OOTD. I did the whole Jesse the Stallion. I'm telling you. Yeah, go to my page. So on my page, I did the whole OOTD. The full look, the full look. I may have to get it insured. You may need to get that thing insured. I need to see. I need to check on that. I need to check on that. And it would have to be insured in multiple countries. That's my thing. I need to know the rules and regulations in multiple space because the thing hadn't even been to Paris yet. I don't even know how many. The poor citizens of France. I haven't taken it on the road yet, so I don't even know. She got a dog. I don't even know how this translates. Arriving in CDG. When I get to Charles de Gaulle, they're not used to. The thing off, not the thing off. See, now I want a thing. Listen, it is. when I told you all when I was walking down the hall and I thought someone was clapping, trying to get my attention. And then I turned around and it was just me and my clappers. I was like, who's there? I would have got a gold medal. I'm telling you, I was walking down. You know when I tell the story, it was a dark hall. And I was like, who is clapping? And so people are very supportive here. And so because it was really early in the morning. No, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. It was about 5:45, 6 a.m. And I was returning from the gym. Oh, wait a minute. Did you all see the celebration? I told you. You all missed it. There was an entire celebration over here on Insta about. So no, listen. I was coming back from the gym at about 5:45, 6 a.m. I thought someone was clapping like, wow, like she did that. She's coming back from the gym at this hour. That means she got there at like 5. That means she woke up at 4:15. I thought someone was giving me a round of applause for being persistent, being consistent, being, disciplined. No one was in the hall. No one to be found. You saw the celebration? Just me and the thing. Thanking. I really thought. And I turned around smiling because I'm like, oh, I needed that. You know how you just need bonjour. You know how you just need sometimes that encouragement. You need that. And I really thought someone was clapping like, dag, she did that. She got up that early to go to the gym. That's dedication. It was the clappers. Bow, bow, bow. I was like, ah. The thing was thinking. Once I learned how to do it on demand, it's a wrap. That was an accident. That was an accident. Okay? Mm, I'm telling you. Merci. I say, y'all, yeah, y'all lucky. You all are very, very lucky that I acquired these assets later in life after I had already developed a very wholesome spirit, personality, very engaging, multiple languages, degrees, because I would have no use for any of this. If I had been given this prematurely, I would have had no use for it. School for what? School of the hard knocks? Like, unnecessary. Languages, body language. That's the only language. Fluent. I let them live because I would have gone for the jugular. Okay? One language, body, body, universal, the universal language. I would have had no need for anything else. What for? Pourquoi? No need. So the Lord knew what I could handle. The Lord knew what I could handle. And the Lord knew that giving me the clappers, the thing, too prematurely could have wreaked havoc. Oh, merci. Cinnamon's husband, I hope this does not show up on your bank statement. Don't have your wife unfollowing me. I need all my mezzanine. Cinnamon husband over here buying badges. The dark hall clapping. No, I swear, I am not lying because the halls, everything is eco friendly. So, I mean, small towns would have been destroyed. Mr. Cinnamon's husband, merci for another badge. I appreciate it. Small towns would have been destroyed. Sodom and Gomorrah would have had nothing on me, okay? We're talking about being wholesome. Just joined. We are talking about the restraint that it takes to be a wholesome person when you've been blessed. Let me read the comments. The small towns. But the Lord truly does. And I am a firm believer in that. Like, sometimes the time just isn't right for you. Certain things we think we want, but we're not ready for. I wasn't ready for this in my 20s. I was not ready for this in my 20s. It's not your plan. Okay? Because lives would have been destroyed, homes, cities, small countries. History could have been totally different. History could have been totally different. Truly, there may not have been iPhones, no smartphones, depending on where I was. Someone would have just been so distracted by all of this. Couldn't even invent. No electric cars. I'm at work. I'm just saying that the world could, I mean, knocking down towers. Like it, I just think about that, how history could have been just so altered had the thing been thanging in the 90s. Cash Money Records, they wouldn't have taken over. C'est moi. Merci, Cinema's husband. I appreciate it. You know, I just think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Cash Money taking over for the 99 in the 2000. That very well could not have been a thing. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what the world would be like right now had Cash Money not taken over for the 99 in the 2000s, because I had taken over, because the thing was thanging. New Orleans girl here. Your entire history, your city's history, the fate of your city. I could have altered. There would have been no Hot Boys. Because Jesse would have taken over for the 99 in the 2000s. So I did not get what I wanted at that time because things needed to play out. You think about that. Think about that. Life could have been totally different. I arrived at the right time. Cash Money taking over. The thing, it could have not been a takeover. Think about how many artists, how many inventors, politicians would have been distracted if the thing was thanging in different time, in different eras, different spaces of history. Could you imagine? We have to count our blessings. Life could be so much different right now had the thing been thanging prematurely. No one would have been inventing, writing, rapping. They would have been all wrapped up in all of this, in all the thanging. No one would have had time. They would have had time. There would have been no time. I am not messing with you all. There would have been no time. You mess around, still be sharecropper. Laws would not have been. If I were confident about that thing at that time, I would have been a menace. I'm telling you. And the Lord knew that. That film, Menace to Society, it would have been like loosely based off of me wreaking havoc in some alternate universe. Jesse's thing prematurely, and I mean, Colosseums wouldn't have been built. Seven Wonders of the World, it would have just been me. The pyramid. What? Totally different world we would have been living in. This. So we definitely have to count our blessings that you know, we're here today. Because had I had it my way, okay? thank you all so much. I am going to get the bottle of champagne because Kelly came through. Like she truly made it rain. I just wanted a glass. And that's why you have to speak what you want into existence. I wanted a glass of bubbly. Kelly saw fit to get the bottle. It's not too late to contribute to the champagne fund, okay? I appreciate you all so much. I absolutely, exactly. I'm gonna need a picture of the glass. I'm telling you, I got you, okay? Not Kelly and someone's husband. Kelly and someone's husband. I'm telling you, Mezami, I need you all on deck. Because if someone comes in my DM talking crazy about their husband, sending me all these badges, we knocking and bucking. I love you more. He just bought another one. Oh my god. You all witnessed this. You all witnessed this. I didn't stand up. Let's all go to the gym. Yes. Not the little devil face. This guy is he's the menace to society. He's the menace to society. Merci for the badges. I thank you and your wife for your service. Tell her I said it. Tell her I thanked her too. Y'all are wild, not Kelly and somebody's husband. We won't let someone's wife threaten to catch you in the streets. I appreciate it, okay? Oh, because I come in peace. I come in peace. You all know I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Because I lied that one time saying I was going to Tiffany's house. I went to Tasha's. Apparently, me lying was the gateway to. Oh, bonjour, Stephanie. You know we knocking and bucking, okay? Don't start, that won't be. I'm just saying, I come in peace. I came in peace. I stayed seated because I could have stood up. We all could have got a round of applause, okay? We all could have gotten a round of applause. I kept it cute, kept it classy. You tell your wife that, okay? I'm not gonna stand up. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. I miss you too. So good to see your name. Oh, that makes me so happy. Not unless you win another bottle. Not Banza Maker Dance. Banza Maker Dance. What's your real name? And not your Insta name. I ain't messing with you. Not the husband needs to catch up with me on the champagne bottles. I'm not messing with you. Y'all are wild. And this is what I love about our community, that we can go all the spaces. We're going to pour into one another. We are going to leave lifted. We are going to leave happy. We are going to leave under the influence I did. We go all the places, and I love that for us. I love that for us. We do not have to be one thing. You don't have to be one thing. You can have the body and still have boundaries. You can be silly. You can still be, serious. You can be fashionable. You can do all the things. You don't have to choose. And that is such a big part of my platform, is that I never want us to feel that we have to be a certain way to be accepted in any space. If you ever feel yourself having to alter who you are to be wherever, those are not your people and that is not your space, because you should always be able to be who you are. So glad I caught the live. I needed this. I'm so glad you could be here avec moi. For everyone watching, whether you're watching it presently or in the past, future, whatever, I appreciate it so much. I really do. I appreciate it. You all mean so much to me. I am so blessed to have built such a community with you all. So many of you all, like your family. I feel like I know you all. I know things about you all. I get excited when I see your screen name. It's a blessing. It is such a blessing to be surrounded by so much love and to know that truly, like, I really do feel like you all have my back. Like, I do feel like if I get caught in customs concealing all this, I can phone some friends to collect call. I love you all. So, yeah, let me head on down to get this bottle. I'm so glad that I could be uplifting. That is one of my purposes. That's all I want to do. I want to remind people that we have so much to be thankful for despite what is going on in your life right now. We can always find something to laugh about, to be happy about. And if just kikiing with me for a bit is the highlight of your day, is giving you the laughter, the escape that you need, I am forever thankful that I could do that. The OOTD, yes. I wore it like last week. You all know I wear the same thing over and over. So I had this on probably yeah, like a week ago. I did it on Genuine in those jeans. That was the song. In those jeans. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Tell me, is there any more room for me? I'm barely fitting in these jeans, okay? It ain't no more room. It ain't no more room. Your girl's been in the gym. The thing is thangin' diesel. It is no more room in these jeans. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but whew, that song wouldn't have been written. If the thing had been thinking, then Genuine wouldn't have been in no daggone. Sweet. To answer your question, the OOTD is I may have changed the belt. Like now, y'all almost got. I almost put my thing down, flipped it, and reversed it. Y'all sneaky. Y'all real sneaky. Oh my God, you've been tuned in since 2022. I appreciate it so much. Merci. Oh my goodness, Bones, you're so good to see you. Yes, so the belt is the Dior belt, but in the video, I don't know if I did the gold belt or not, but you get the vibes. I wear the same few pieces. You get the vibe, but it is on. And make sure when you go to look at the reel, leave a comment. Let your girl know the thing is thanking. Bow, bow, bow. I thank you all so much. So let me go ahead and get this bottle. And if you are watching this in the past, you can still send a bottle or a cappuccino, whichever you prefer. So I love you all so much. What's the cover? I can't find it. I feel like it was the denim. I was gonna say, let me see, but you're on the phone. It had to have been last week. The cover, or is it me with the fan? So look for the fan. It's like from here up, I think, with the fan. Yes, so check out that post, or just go through all of them. Make sure you like all of them till you get there. It's probably only four. It's probably four reels back, and it's the in those jeans. I had to break the news to him. It ain't no more room in these jeans. Ah, better late than never. You found it? Yeah, oh yeah, so it starts off in my robe. So all of my OOTDs start off in the robe, but then the magic happens. So check out that reel and all the other ones if you are not a Mezami on YouTube. See to play, subscribe. There is no, we're definitely gonna have a Dubai meetup. We gotta take this on the road, okay? We gotta take it on the road. I love you all so much, but truly, it's time for me to go and pop bottles. Bisou, bisou. Ciao for now.